This episode was brought to you by WSO. Go check out his live streaming on Twitch TV. Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest Builders 2. As I was sitting here cooking my cabbage here, I'm noticing in the background I've got some sort of weird temple thing. What's the deal with that? I don't know. It's surrounded by those slug things, though, so I don't know. But, ooh, suddenly I had the hiccups. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Hydrate! Hydration is important. Alright, let's grab that, and then let's put the final grilled greens in there. And let's come over here, and let's plant this light bulb. Lion gently presses the light bulb into the soft soil. It's kind of a pretty seed. Big seed. Oh. Could this be? Oh, fiddlesticks! We've really gone and done it this time! The Master of Destruction is sure to strike us down! Master of Destruction? Who the heck's that? What? Have you really never heard of the Master of Destruction? Does that mean you don't know about the Children of Hargon either? I see. So you weren't just playing dumb. You really don't know about the evils of building. We've been talking at cross purposes this whole time. Let me explain. Everyone in Furrowfield follows the teachings of High Priest Hargon, handed down to us by his illustrious children. On this island, building isn't only forbidden, it's a serious sin. It's what? Rosie! Rosie! We're in an old heap of trouble here. The pastor's on his way over. He must have seen the light from the tree. Oh, I see some dude over there. Are we about to get into combat? Hey, Lion, look. Alright. Boss battle? Alright, I'm down with this. I'm down for my first boss battle. Let's do this. Come on. What in the name of Hargon is happening here? Alright, come on, bring it. Oh, okay, you want to talk. Alright, let's talk. Who planted this tree? Answer me, faithless wretches. Well, I did. What? 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 Building a farm, you say? Heresy! How dare you sully my island with the sinful stain of creation? You will pay dearly for this. Ah! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! The fields and the cabbages were my idea. Don't punish Lion just because he's a builder. A builder? This witless-looking whelp? Hey. Wait. This tree, could it really be? Could it really be what? If you know something about it, then spit it out. If I am not mistaken, this is a young deity. The deity? Deity? Deity. As, like deity. Or deity. Deity? 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 I'm gonna call it a deity. Deity. The sacred sentinel of the Furrowfield forests, beneath whose blessed boughs this isle once flourished. Hear me, my wayward vassals. I have had a change of heart. I have seen the fruits of your labors, and I have decided to forgive you your sins. My superiors need not know of your arboreal indiscretion. I will keep your secret so long as you keep growing this tree. But should it dwindle and die, then so shall you! Grow the tree? But I don't really know how to... You need not worry on that account, my child. Furrowfield's most ancient legends tell of exactly what one must do to see a deity grow tall and strong. Sowing the seeds of success, okay. You must harvest 15 cabbages. Wait a minute. In order to grow a tree, I have to harvest 15 cabbages? Furrowfield was once far famed for its succulent cabbages. I trust that you can live up to these expectations. Should you lack sufficient seeds, I suggest you seek out more yourselves. You must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat! This tree has very strange growing conditions. The people of Furrowfield once enjoyed a wide range of foods, and wheat formed the cornerstone of many a delicious dish. You may find you need to travel afar to find the seeds you need. And you must till 50 blocks of earth! Furrowfield was once a farmer's paradise, with fields stretching out as far as the eye can see. And no farm can operate without plowed soil. 50 squares should suffice. If you cannot find enough clean soil, I recommend you find some means of making more. I've heard of this so-called tree. It was a mighty magical tree that protected all life on Furrowfield, or so they say.
If that's true, and we really can grow a new tree, then we might be able to bring light and life back to the island after all.
Hold on. A creepy monster turns up out of the blue and suddenly you're going along with everything he says? What makes you think he can be trusted? We have a live one, I see. Such a spirited soul would make a fine offering to the Master of Destruction.
Don't make a fuss, Malroth. We're not in a position to argue here. You too, Lion. I can't do this without you. Please say that you'll help us grow the tree and bring Furrowfield Farm back to life.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yippee! Thank you, Lion. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
A wise decision, young builder. Should you lose sight of your goal, I would bid you speak with me once more.
I don't know where you're going to find wheat seeds to plant or any more earth to till, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. For now, let's concentrate on growing the cabbages. If we all work together, we'll have these tasks done in no time.
Let the mission begin. Okay. This is interesting. So 15 cabbages, 50 wheat, and I currently have 20 things. Oh, and you know what? This thing said I could ding that. Oh yeah, sure enough, I got all of, oh, and they all gather around too. But I gather up all the gratitude points. That was kind of cool. Okay, hello Perry. I never expected the pasture to appear out of the blue like that. Scared the living daylight out of me, so it did. And on top of that, he turns out to be interested in that tree you planted. Why do you lot all believe in this Children of Hargon rubbish anyway? Look at your pastor, he's dressed like someone's grandmother. To tell you the truth, I've never given it much thought before. I've been a believer since as long as I can remember. That's just the way it's always been. Oh, but before I forget, Lion, have you ever tried eating one of those cabbages you harvested? You're going to be growing a great big pile of the things, so you may as well know just how delicious they are. Go ahead and have a nibble on one of them cabbages now, why don't you? Will this count? No. Although, wow, that just gave me a lot of, Okay, that just gave me a lot of food, but, looks like I'm going to have to go... Whoop. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. We're going to have to come over here and, gather a few more of these. Okay. Now I can eat a cabbage. Alright, so... nom nom nom. There we go. Amazing! I ate a cabbage! Amazing! I love this game. You had one of them cabbages, didn't you? Good and filling, weren't it? They'll do a fine job of healing your wounds, too. There ain't much on this island in the way of curatives, so you're going to need to eat your greens while you're here. Just remember, eat your greens, kids. They're healthy. They're good for you. They may not, you know, taste like sugar or something like that, but
Believe me, after a while, you learn to appreciate and enjoy eating healthy vegetables and such. I know right now you kind of look at them and go, ugh, vegetables. Trust me, keep eating them. It's an acquired taste. You learn to really like them. And some you'll really love. You know, I got dragged here by Rosie. She was hell-bent on rebuilding the farm, you see. I was more worried about being found out by the children of Argon. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, do I? Maybe I can even be a builder like you. I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of building from now on. And if the children don't like it, they can get stuffed. Who dares speak ill of the children of Argon? What foul sinner defies my divine authority? Sow yourself, or face the full wrath of my righteous fury! Jimmery tree! That pastor's got ears on him like a blimmin' bat! He's standing right next to you, you dingleberry. I've got the eyes of a bat, and the stealthiness of a bull, and the strength of a feather! Or something. Alright. When Rosie led us to this ruined farm, I had my doubts about her old plan. The last thing I expected was to meet a builder here. Still, I expect there must be some advantages to having someone like you around. For instance, you can make buildings, can you not? Perhaps you already noticed the large red door by the field? I would have you convert the ruined room around it into our new sleeping quarters. Uh-oh. I kind of broke it down. The key thing is to ensure the walls are at least 2 blocks high. It will also need a door, of course. Our large red friend is an eminently suitable candidate. You can make the walls from mud if you must, but I think we can both agree that softwood and floorboard blocks would be much more befitting of a room for yours truly. Once the room itself is built, we must begin to think about the furniture. 2 piles of straw bedding and a light source will suffice for the time being. Okay. Well, I'm not... I mean, is there a way to track that? I mean, I'm noticing... I mean... Is it Builderpedia? Rooms. Oh, wow. There's a lot of rooms here. I don't know how to build any of them. Alright, well that's... Well, okay. Well, let me come over here real quick and gather up the last... Come on. There we go. Gather up the last of my cooked cabbages here. And I guess we'll go ahead and place another one here. So, okay. They want us to build... Okay, so let's... Okay, floorboards and softwood, they said. So, okay, so each wood... Okay, it's 3 wood and it creates 10. Let's do that much for now. That should give us enough. And then, let's do maybe that many for now. Alright, and then let's get out of that. And then can I move this around? Oh, tidy up. Oh, okay, that's helpful. Alright, so Alright, so I'm seeing where we gotta go with this. So let me can I not how do I bash that?
Yep.
I wanna
Yep.
I wanna bash. Is that impossible? How do I do that? Oh, whoa. Stop that. Alright, how do I bash the ground? I don't know how to bash the ground. Is it... How do I...
Alright, I'm not seeing a way to bash the ground, so I'm not sure why... How am I supposed to do this?
Yep.
So I guess I just do it like this? That seems kind of short-sighted. That seems odd that I can't just bash the ground I'm on. Okay, so I think I figured out how to look down. This is kind of, it's like you have to, yeah, it's a weird setup here. You kind of have to, you have to press the same button over and over in order to look up. You can do it like this, but you kind of you get stuck in a side, like a side scroll kind of a thing. And then you have to hit it again in order to get back to get back to normal. So let me go ahead and flatten all this out here, and we will be back to, you know, we'll get back to building all this stuff up here. I'm sorry for all the interruptions. There's when you have roommates, they don't always recognize when they're interrupted. Alright. And all that out. And these are floorboards, I think, so I don't think maybe I necessarily want to have these as walls. I don't know if that makes a difference. And it looks like a lot of it's just turning into wood anyway. So maybe they don't count as floors. I say a lot of these are obviously broken. So let me get these knocked out and clear the way, and then we can start building. There we go. All right. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just leave that as it is. I guess that would be big enough. So let's just... Oh, you know what? Let's clear out... Clear these out as well. And... Place... Ah! And place... Whoop! Ah! Ah! Why is it doing that? Why is it not... I tell you, the controls in this are very... awkward. Oop, no, I'm gonna go down. Like that. I really wish it wouldn't do that. It's kind of a very awkward setup. There we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of strange. I don't know why it does that. But we'll go ahead and just build out our floor here. And... Whoop, ah! There we go. Boy, I tell you, when this just doesn't want to behave, does it? Alright, there and there. Oh, I went too far. But... Oh my gosh, why does it do that? It's really annoying that it just won't point itself down when you tell it to. It's kind of it's like that will do it, but it won't do the other. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, why? Alright. Try that again. It's like sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. I don't know why. It's kind of strange how sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't, and I don't know. But we'll ah! It doesn't help that it's dark. Maybe I should put down this mat here and just sleep. And that way it'll be light, because when it gets dark, it gets a little bit harder to see. All right. And we'll just can we just? Whoop, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to rest. We'll just pick that back up again. And I guess that's big enough for now. We'll just go ahead and... Okay, we need 2 high. Oop. Ah!
I'm sure this is a lot easier when with the controller. This game was originally intended to be used with the controller. My goodness, this is very touchy. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to here. If I do this, I can't put that there. So it's not going to let me do it. So what if I just do that? I'll get used to this. There we go. 1, 2. It's... Alright. Sorry about that. Today seems to be a day of interruptions. And I don't even have a chance to be able to say, I'll be right back. Alright, this is kind of a hard way to do this. I'm noticing that it's not real intuitive on how this is set up. You kind of have to... Like, can I do it like this? No, I can't. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get used to the building in this game. This is obviously... Why can't I place that there? There we go. Oh, shoot. Don't block the door, Lion. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to. The build. Oh, doggone it! The game, the controls in this game are very, very touchy. Man, and I'm noticing that I'm getting some weird, spotty, like interference too. I'm not sure what's going on. So I apologize for the. Oops. There we go. I apologize for the interruptions and for the odd way this is kind of working out here. Okay, so what was it they needed to do? I really wish I could look at the... I wish I could look at what they needed. I'm kind of perturbed that they don't have, like, I mean, they show the main quests right over here, but do I have to talk to him again? I want you to take that. Okay, the door. Okay, too high. Okay, so you just have to talk to them. Okay, one thing. Oh, shoot! I zipped through it too fast. Straw bedding and a light source. Okay, so let's. I don't have a light source right now. Let's go ahead and grab that. And put on that final boiled cabbage there. Alright. And, okay, light source. Oh! It's got the little... Hey! Boy, that's really helpful. And... you know what? Let's... And he said there was 2 of them, but you know what? I think I will build a total of 4. Because there's 4 of us. So, I think I will... Whoa. I think I will come over here, open this up, and we'll just go... Whoops. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a torch, which we'll put right there. Basic bedroom. Developing decorator. Okay, so slowly but surely we're figuring this out. Placing certain combinations of furniture or items inside a room can give it a special new name. The residents will interact with it differently too. Okay. So here comes everybody. They're going, woohoo, this is really neat. Okay, wow. You guys are standing on the walls here. Blistering bad boons, builder. Look at this bedroom. It's better than I ever imagined it would be. Now we need not wander about in monster-infested dark of night. We can sleep in the safety of this room and awake well-rested the next morning. Why, with a builder on board, we need not stop at a single bedroom. We could have houses, hot food, happiness, meandering mollusks. And all these years I've been thinking they were beings of pure evil. How could I have been so misinformed? My lad, ever since I heard you ring that bell, I've been overcome with a desire to build. This settles it. My days of pandering to the children of Hargon are over. I shall leave those fanatics and become a builder. Together we shall bring life back to Furrowfield. And the art of room building is fundamental to that. If you're to be our resident builder, I suggest you hone those skills by building rooms for the rest of your fellow villagers.
Now, Lion, my boy, I understand you're in need of seeds. Well, I intend to do what I can to aid you in that regard. For now, this is all I can give you. I found them in my beard this morning when I was combing it this morning. It isn't much, but hopefully I'll have more to offer you soon. Alright, 3 cabbage seeds. Cool. Cool. Ah, Lion, I trust that the bounty of my beard, I refer of course to the seeds I gave you, aid you in your quest to restore the day tree. We Furrofieldians shall also do our part, toiling in the fields of a morning and sleeping in our fine new bedroom come nightfall, recovering our strength for another day's labor. What will you do while you wait for the cabbages to ripen? Might I suggest you make that lovely bedroom you build for us just a little lovelier? What it needs is a bit of traditional Furrofieldian decoration. Be a good lad and finish it off with some farming tools and a nice stack of firewood, wouldn't you? Okay. So let me grab those up real quick. Oh, and there's more over there. Okay, so let me grab up my cabbage here. And, okay, so they said, oh, okay, farming tools. But just one, right?
Yep.
Alright, and then he said a stack of firewood. I can't hold any more items. Why can't I hold any more items? Well, tell you what, let's go plant these cabbages and maybe we can... And there we go. We now have more room. And now I can pick this up and we will go build... let's see, how about we put the stack of firewood there and the... There we go. A farmer's bedroom. Alright.
Oh.
Aha! That's more like it. The smell of the firewood, the rustic ambiance of the farming equipment. This was a fine idea indeed, if I do say so myself. No doubt you noticed that the bedroom you made became a farmer's bedroom. With just a few key additions, you can give a room a whole new identity. People using these unique rooms are much happier than if they had to live in drab functional cubicles. They will simply overflow with gratitude, if you take my meaning.
Lion, this new bedroom is incredible. We're one step closer to getting Furrofield Farm back on its feet.
Indeed, my dear. Our next priority must be to find some more healthy soil. We can't build a farm around a few measly patches of workable dirt. I have heard tell of a curious tribe that once called this island home, who were capable of turning spoiled soil into clean and fertile earth, but I know not what became of them. Still, we can think more about that later. For now, you must have your reward. Another sample of my beard's bounty. This guy is pulling seeds out of his beard. Okay. I guess, you know, better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to that, and let's harvest these cabbages. Alright. And gather up this real quick. Oop, there we go. Alright, so I guess at this point we just need to go and explore around. I'm not really seeing... I mean, there doesn't appear to be anything else for us to do at this point. So I guess I'll head over here and see what this is all about. Okay. Examine. There's an inscription carved into the strange stone monument. Read it? Yes. I leave these puzzles as a challenge to any young builder who finds them. May they aid you in your journey to become a master builder. Use your wits and building skills to solve them, and you shall be rewarded with treasures and new powers both. The inscription ends there. Okay, so these are puzzles. Whoever wrote that, they sound pretty full of themselves. Well, whatever. We might as well give these things a shot and see what happens. Alright, yeah, my time is up, but, well, this actually doesn't seem all that difficult. We just need to pick, whoop. Yeah, I know, thank you. Let's just do that, and pick that up, and like that. I was gonna say, that was a pretty easy one to start with, I guess. Lion solves the puzzle. Alright, so do I get Yo, I do. Sort of. Oh, mini medals! Oh, okay, hey, I remember mini medals from the Dragon Quest series. Okay. Mad for mini medals. You earn mini medals by completing the puzzle, collect a lot, and you could be in for a nice surprise. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Well, let me go ahead and head back over here because my timer went off, which means we need to end this episode. Oh, and I'm seeing more hearts over there, so that's... Oh, monsters, let's get them. No, I don't want to get monsters right now. I want to end my episode. So, okay, so... Looks like, I mean, building's obviously going to be a little bit of a challenge. The controls were obviously originally intended for a controller, and I'm using keyboard and mouse, so it's going to be it's going to be a little tricky trying to get the hang of this kind of thing, but I think we'll be okay. Although I think I'm going to continue cooking more of these cabbages while I'm talking to you here. But yeah, it's definitely, it's looking like it's going to be a little tricky trying to figure out how building really works in the game, because it's not, I mean, you try to, I mean, you know, I'm coming over here, and it's obvious these are broken, and I can do it from this way, but if I come from this way, I got nothing, and I don't know why. Why would it just not... You know, I don't know. Why wouldn't it just do, you know, I'm pointing that way, why wouldn't it just do that? Why do I have to, like, have a specific, you know, separate buttons to look up and look down? I don't get it. That seems strange to me. But, well, we'll make it work somehow. Obviously, it's going to end up being something we're going to have to work with. So we'll figure it out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to jump up and, no, I want to jump up and hit that, like that. Oh, well, shoot, I didn't want to do that. Can I just get up here and do that? Because it seems to me like I really don't want... Oh, there we go. I don't really want these poles here anyway, although this looks like it'll be a place to build more... build more stuff, and... Yeah, this is definitely, like, not... It's intended for... controllers, obviously. The fact that I'm using a keyboard and mouse is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll figure it out. I mean, it's going to be it'll be challenging, but I'm sure I'll get used to it as time goes on. And in any case, guys, that's going to do it for this particular episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and subscribing and commenting down below. You guys are terrific, and I truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! Yeah, this is going to definitely take some getting used to.